These fish will test your patience and your sanity. Here are the 10 freshwater fish that drive anglers crazy. Number 10, Crassus auratus, the beginner's test in shallow water. Crucian carp typically measure 15 to 25 centimeters in length and weigh around 0.1 to 0.5 kilograms, with some reaching up to 1 kilogram. Their compact, rounded bodies and silver-gray scales reflect light subtly underwater. They are commonly found in shallow areas, near vegetation, or in slow-moving water, making them one of the first target species for most anglers. Their bites are extremely subtle. Light taps, slow lifts, and slight float movements happen repeatedly. Sometimes it's just a tiny twitch that can easily be mistaken for water movement or small fish interference. By the time you start to react, the bait is often already gone. Once hooked, they don't explode into a run. Instead, they pull steadily, creating a consistent and controlled fight. Near vegetation, they may move sideways to increase the chance of escaping. These small, continuous signals prove one thing: it's not hard to catch, it's just incredibly addictive. Before you realize it, hours are gone. Number 9, Cyprinus carpio, the entry-level battle on the bottom. Carp typically measure 40 to 80 centimeters and weigh between 1 and 5 kilograms, with some exceeding 10 kilograms. Their long, powerful bodies, thick scales, and barbels near the mouth make them easy to identify. They spend most of their time near the bottom in muddy areas and are one of the most iconic freshwater targets. Their bites are more dynamic. Sudden dips, lifts, and float rises create clear but varied signals. Once you set the hook, they immediately rush toward deeper water. The rod bends hard, the line starts peeling out, and the entire setup comes under constant tension. What follows is a long fight. They change direction repeatedly and apply force in bursts, trying to break free. Even near the shore, they can suddenly surge again, creating a second shock that catches you off guard. The fight is steady, intense, and relentless. They don't beat you instantly, they slowly pull you into the battle. Number 8, Oreochromis niloticus, the tricky veteran of warm waters. Tilapia typically measure 20 to 40 centimeters and weigh between 0.5 and 2 kilograms, with some reaching up to 3 kilograms. Their grayish bodies with visible stripes and thick lips make them well adapted to warm, still waters. Their feeding behavior is extremely deceptive. They nibble repeatedly, suck and spit the bait, and can strip it clean without getting hooked. The float moves constantly, but without a clear pattern. Small taps, shakes, and slight lifts keep misleading your timing. Missed hook after missed hook can quickly wear down your patience. Once hooked, they twist, turn, and change direction constantly, making them hard to control. They also use structure and terrain to disrupt your line. They don't overpower you, they confuse you. And that confusion is what makes them so addictive. Number 7, Pterophyllum anatoiala, the advanced challenge in weed zones. Grass carp typically measure 60 to 120 centimeters and weigh between 3 and 10 kilograms, with some exceeding 20 kilograms. Their long, streamlined bodies and gray-green color make them blend perfectly into vegetation-rich areas. Their bite often starts with a light touch, followed by a slow, deliberate take. By the time you think it's just a test, the bait is already gone. Once hooked, they explode into a powerful straight run. The line peels out fast, and the rod stays under constant pressure. During the fight, they will repeatedly try to dive into weeds or obstacles. Once they reach cover, the risk of losing them increases sharply. You'll need constant adjustments in angle and pressure just to stay in control. It's a test of both gear and skill, and when they keep diving into cover, it becomes clear. You thought you were in control, but you never really were. Number 6, Hypophthalmicthus molitrix, the technical fighter of open water. Silver carp typically measure 50 to 100 centimeters and weigh 2 to 8 kilograms, with some reaching up to 15 kilograms. Their large heads and preference for open, mid to upper water layers set them apart. They rarely strike bait directly. Most are hooked accidentally while filter feeding, but once hooked, there is no warning. They explode instantly, sometimes even leaping out of the water. The line tightens suddenly, followed by completely unpredictable runs. Rapid direction changes and repeated jumps create multiple shockwaves in the fight. There's no pattern to read. You're forced to react in real time, constantly adjusting. One mistake is enough to lose the fish. They don't give you time to think. They force you to react. Number 5, Catenophrine gracilis, the ambush predator of structure zones. Mandarin fish typically measure 30 to 60 centimeters and weigh 0.5 to 2 kilograms, with some reaching 5 kilograms. With flat heads, large mouths, and irregular patterns, they blend perfectly into rocks, weeds, and submerged wood. They don't test the bait. They wait, motionless for long periods until the moment comes. Then it's a single, explosive strike. The float disappears instantly, or the line snaps tight without warning. There's almost no time to react. Once hooked, they unleash a powerful short burst. That first surge often determines everything. If you fail to control it, they immediately dive into cover and use structure to break free. The fight is short, but extremely intense. That one strike proves it. The outcome is decided in the first second. Number 4, Couture obnus, the high-speed hunter of the surface. This species typically measures 30 to 80 centimeters and weighs 0.5 to 3 kilograms, with larger individuals reaching 10 kilograms. Their slender silver bodies reflect light sharply as they patrol the surface at high speed. Their strike is explosive. The moment they hit, they accelerate instantly. The line snaps tight with no buffer, and the fight turns into a high-speed chase. They move fast, change direction constantly, and may even twist or shake to throw the hook. The pace is relentless, demanding fast reactions and precise control. They keep pulling away, maintaining constant pressure. If you fall behind for even a moment, it's over. It's not you controlling the fish, it's the fish dragging you along. Number 3, Milo-flaring golden pisces, the heavyweight of deep water. Black carp typically measure 1 to 1.5 meters and weigh 10 to 30 kilograms, with some exceeding 70 kilograms. They are true giants of freshwater, usually found in deep water. Once hooked, they don't make chaotic runs. Instead, they apply steady, overwhelming force, dragging everything toward deeper water. The rod stays bent, the line slowly peels out, and the entire system is under constant load. Their power is controlled, deliberate, and relentless. They don't waste energy, but they never stop pulling. Over time, they drain your strength and take control of the fight. They don't need to burst. You'll give out first. Number 2, Silurus asotis, the night predator of the depths. Catfish typically measure 40 to 120 centimeters and weigh 2 to 10 kilograms, with larger individuals reaching over 30 kilograms. With smooth, scaleless bodies and long whiskers, they are classic bottom predators, especially active at night. Their bite is subtle, almost invisible. Often by the time you react, the fight has already begun. Once hooked, they don't sprint. Instead, they stay low, moving slowly along the bottom while constantly applying pressure. They dive into structures, increasing resistance and friction. The line remains under heavy tension the entire time. One mistake can lead to a break-off or lost fish. You may not see them, but you feel the pressure building. They're pulling you deeper, one slow move at a time. Number 1, Tiana August, the ultimate ambush predator of weed edges. Snakehead typically measure 50 to 100 centimeters and weigh 1 to 5 kilograms, with some reaching 10 kilograms. With large heads, wide mouths, and aggressive behavior, they are one of the top freshwater predators. They don't roam, they wait, hidden along weed edges or structure completely still. Then suddenly, explosion. The strike hits the surface like a blast, sending water everywhere. The visual impact is intense. Once hooked, they launch into multiple bursts, diving straight into weeds or cover. The pace is extremely fast, leaving almost no time to react. It's a full test of gear, reflexes, and control. During breeding season, they may even attack intruders directly. From the moment the water explodes, it's no longer just fishing. It's pressure coming straight at you. Those are the 10 freshwater fish that drive anglers crazy. Which one has frustrated you the most? some.